A gesture that most cat owners have, and it is something perfectly understandable, is that one day you get home and you don't have to feed the cat. And then you remember that you have a can of tuna in the pantry and you say, well, look, fish, cat, tuna, I like tuna. I'm going to give it to the cat. The cat can eat tuna, but be very careful. Can of tuna in general, but especially can of tuna, can never be the basis of any cat's diet. I'm going to focus on this video on talking about can of tuna because, as you will see, it has basically 3 very important dangers for the health of your cat, okay? Well, I won't talk more, and I'll tell you in the video. Fish that normally lives many years before being caught. They are already caught when the animal has been living in the open sea, maybe 2 or 3 years. And what happens? That in the sea water, naturally, without the water having to be contaminated, there is a presence of high levels of mercury. And the tuna filters the sea water, it filters it, and the mercury remains in the musculature. In fact, women, especially when you are pregnant, your doctor will not recommend eating salmon, tuna, or swordfish. Why? Because the excesses of mercury damage the central nervous system of the future baby. And with the cat, it happens exactly the same. Yes, I repeat, if you give him a can or even 2 a week, absolutely nothing happens. In fact, I will make croquette recipes and others, or tuna-based pâtés, because the cat, logically, loves it. And we are not going to give up something that the cat likes a lot, but with a lot of measure for this problem, which is only one part. The top part of the iceberg. You will see that there are more associated problems. Secondly, what happens with tuna cans? Well, if you open a can of tuna, you notice that it has a special shine, that if you put it in the light, you can even see that it reflects the rainbow. It is as if it were covered by a substance that basically prevents the can from oxidizing. This compound is bisphenol A. This product, over time, in the cans that have been used for 1 or 2 years, deposits bisphenol toxins in the tuna. And bisphenol is especially toxic for cats, very toxic. I repeat, a can or 2 a week, nothing happens. You don't have to exaggerate, but in a continuous way, we will be poisoning it with bisphenol. Thirdly, cans all have more sodium than the fish itself has. So, abusing tuna cans. I don't care if it has oil or is natural tuna, it is still a way of giving a lot of sodium to the cat. And excess sodium in the cat's diet is synonymous with the appearance of kidney failure in the medium to long term. I repeat, 1 or 2 cans, nothing happens, but in excess, yes. And then, logically, if it is a cat that has gained weight, that is a little chubby, then tuna is a very caloric fish. It is a blue fish. Yes, it comes in handy sometimes, as I will also explain in the recipes, for cats with joint problems, because it has a lot of omega-3, no one will deny that, but with measure, in a normal cat, in a cat with overweight, it will have an excessive caloric contribution. And I'm not telling you anything if it also preserves it with olive oil or sunflower oil, I don't care. On top of that, the caloric capacity that the fish has in that situation is much higher. Okay? Well, nothing else, thank you very much. I'm sorry to have told you this bad news, but it's like that. Take care, bye.